Alright, so this is my Toyota Supra project. It is a 1987 Toyota Supra, sitting right out there, as you can see. Need to put that cover back on it. It's kind of snowy out here. It's a little cold, but I'll just get there real quick, since I haven't posted a video in a long time about what this is. Pretty much. This is the non-turbo motor that came in the car. I bought the car. It had 200-something thousand miles on it, and it was a non-turbo 5-speed. Ran good for a little while, and then it started sputtering and whatnot. So, you know, changed the plugs, and it ended up having bad valve seals and all that junk. So, and actually we dropped the pan on it, and it was good. There were no we cut the oil filter on it, and there was no metal shavings in it. So that was good. But this motor is just a non-turbo 3-liter 6-cylinder. It's an inline 6. Inline means that they go straight down. Some people don't know when they look at these videos and stuff, but it's got the non-turbo injector still on it. I've bought a turbocharged engine and took the turbo manifold off of it. The intake manifold. Here's the turbo logo from the. There's a cap that goes over like that. I'll just put that up there anyways. And I've also got, let's see, this is the fuel rail and fuel pressure regulator from the turbocharged motor. Fuel pressure regulator's down there. But I'm going to put that on this motor. And I've also got the black top, I believe they're 440cc factory turbo injectors. I'm going to put those on there, and this cam position sensor. So I'm going to go ahead and switch the electronics over to the turbo electronics. They're a little bit easier to work with. They kind of accept the turbo a little bit better. Instead of this distributor on the turbocharged motors, they had this kind of cam position sensor looking thing. And it just sticks right in there where that distributor is, and you've got a coil pack that sits back there, and it fires all your cylinders instead of a bulky looking distributor. It's kind of cool, a little different. I'm out of breath. And this is a 3000 pipe that sits right there on the intake of the intake manifold. It's a little bit different from the non-turbo, but I mean it's pretty much basically the same thing. It's kind of just a box of random parts. I got most parts laying in that car, but the reason I didn't put this motor in the car, we popped the oil cap on it, and it looked like a milkshake, which means there's oil mixing with the water. And the thing about these motors is, when they came from the factory, the head bolts weren't torqued down quite as much as Toyota probably should have torqued them, and the head gaskets went faulty when you tried to up the boost on them. So what I've done with this motor is I've already had the head and the deck shaved and prepped it for a 2mm head gasket with ARP head studs. And I've got the valve covers on, so you can't really see that. It's kind of a bitch to get those head studs in, but I mean nothing big. So it's ready to have the turbo on it. It's still got the high compression pistons in the block, which is going to be fine because I don't plan on running over 8 pounds of boost. Just want a little something extra on it. Well, I've got the turbo sitting over here. It's just a factory turbo. Polished it up a little bit and took the letters off of it, and it looks like a high performance turbo, but it's just the stock turbo. Can't really see the fins down in there. It's got no shaft play. I mean, it's got a little, but it's all within spec. I mean, it's nothing horrible, but it's a 5-speed transmission on the car. Probably gonna get that flywheel and everything resurfaced. But since I haven't done an update in a while, I thought I'd just post this up on my YouTube. A little bit about what's going on with the. I did have a blue Supra. That was one of the 3 that I had. This is my 3rd one. You can go on my YouTube on my channel over up there somewhere and click, and you can see it's called Psycho Supra Build. It was a really nice car, but I had to sell it to pay off some of my school. But well, that's it. Once it starts to warm up, I'll work on them a little bit more and get it running and post that video up. But they're definitely fun cars. But it's just a little update. I haven't been on there in a while, so you all can check that out and have fun with it, and leave comments or subscribe or whatever, and I'll return the favor. So thank you all.